Welcome, everybody, to the Eagles Nest. Go ahead. We're going to take a break and do the prayer.
Please all stand for the prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord, for the chance to compete and use our talents through sports. Remind us that we are all called to give our best and to finish the race while caring for others along the way. Help us to put forth our best effort, to represent our school with class, to respect our opponents, and to grow as disciples of your Son. We pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And now the national anthem. Well, and there you have it, the prayer and national anthem, and we are getting set for kickoff. Let me get this, take that off. That should take care, well, you hearing that echo?
Yeah, I am.
What is that? There we go. That's better, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so I'm going to turn my headset up. You need yours up?
I think I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we got the teams gathering out at center field, getting ready for the kickoff, and we had the coin flip for the second round playoff game. And what did you see, Matthew? On
It
the
looked like who was it? Metairie Park Country Day had won the toss off, and they decided to choose which side they wanted. So, and it looks like they're going to be kind of switching sides here. So we see Menard on the left side to us, to the viewers, but Country Day will be on that side of the field when we start up. What it looked like.
all right. Well, the Eagles are the number one seed in the district. In this division.
Yeah, in the division.
And so they have a home game. They played at home last week, won 9-0 in only one half. The mercy rule
That's right.
was put in. As we take a little seat, we're going to do something here that we haven't done in a while. That's Matthew Scalfano. I'm Tom Boucher, bringing you live action of the Menard Eagle soccer team. They're getting their lineups called out, and young man's doing it. That goes to Menard. We were talking about it, that the team will go back out and show you the team as they raise their hands. They're playing the Metairie Park Country Day Cajuns. Long drive for the Cajuns to come up here tonight. So that's the benefit of having the number one seed or being the top seed, because this year, for the first time, all the top seeds get to play at home. So they never have to travel as long as they win.
Exactly.
And if they lose, then they just go to their home.
That's right. Yes.
As opposed to staying here at the Eagles Nest. So the hope is that this team can, at 3 more games, get through, and they'll be back down in Hammond for the championship game, which they played in last year and tied, but lost.
Yes.
lost in the playoff kick.
Yes, that's correct.
The
they did.
kickoff. So, Matthew, this team, the Country Day Cajuns, are not Metairie Park Country Day Cajuns. They actually are the 16th rated team. They won last week as well.
Yes.
But 16, you're thinking, 1-16, this will be a blowout like the other one. But don't expect that, huh, Matthew?
That's correct. So what we're seeing with Country Day, Metairie Park Country Day, is that they had a very tough schedule. So their schedule was very difficult for them to have. And sorry, we got the announcer over here. It's announcing their starting 11. And anywho, with Metairie Park Country Day, their district is very difficult. They played the powerhouse Isidore Newman. Isidore Newman is a very difficult team. They are ranked very high, I believe, number 5 in the playoffs for this year. Then their other considerable loss was ESA, Episcopal School of Acadiana, who was ranked number 2. So they are
they're in this bottom bracket down here.
That's right. So it's projected that Menard and Episcopal School of Acadiana will be playing, but do not count out Metairie Park Country Day. They're gonna come out very surprising. I think Menard's gonna be very surprised with how they're gonna come out tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna play tough. If Menard is able to get past Metairie Park Country Day, MPCD, that sounds like a police department.
I know, right?
The next opponent and game would take place somewhere between the 9th and 13th of this month. But Covenant Christians number 9 is playing Episcopal.
I think
number 8.
I think Episcopal actually won.
Did they play already?
I believe they did.
Okay.
From 100, they played last night.
They played
at
right.
Episcopal.
It hadn't posted, so
it hasn't gotten live
since
yet.
they won and they've moved on. Mr. Campbell, you know that? The
Covenant Christian?
Christian?
That's right. Yes.
Was it a close game? 4-1. Okay. So if I'm correct, next week could be a rematch of the championship game, right? Wasn't it Episcopal?
It could be.
That they played, and we would be playing here. Yeah.
So having that home field advantage, though, is very good for Menard to have. They really need that home field advantage to help them out, I think. I think the fans they want some payback. They're going to want that championship game back. And if, Menard gets through this game against Metairie Park Country Day, then there is a possibility that could happen.
That would set up a great game. And I'll tell you what, while we're waiting on Menard to come out to get the kick, we're going to maybe take one 30-second break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And there's the whistle and the kickoff won by Metairie Park, huh?
Yeah, it looks like Metairie Park decided they had the kickoff. It looked like, so Menard decided to choose which side that they wanted.
Oh, that's right. They're the ones around the ball.
Yeah. So Metairie Park here with the throw, and they tried to start off with a little bit of a tricky play, but nothing that Menard couldn't handle.
So that one header out of bounds. Just for an update, in case anybody who's following has, followed us with Menard girls, the girls lost their first round playoff game last week, huh, Matthew?
That's correct. Yeah, the girls sadly lost down, I believe, in Catholic of New Iberia. It was 0-2 was the final score of that game. So, thank you, girls, for giving us a good season. I hope that everything works out for the off season and goes off to all the girls to do very well for the next season to come.
Yeah, and for the seniors, who played their last game as a Lady Eagle, that
That's
their
right.
futures will be bright as they're set up to be. And one of those being your sister.
That's right. Yeah, poor Kate. She was a little upset. Oh, possible opportunity for Country Day here, but a good breakup from Jad Maida to defend the ball here. So, and it looks like there's going to be lots of passing, a little bit of touchiness from Matthew Ritchie here, but
I was just about to point out, Matthew, that we got word that Jad Maida was not completely 100% healthy. He pulled a hamstring last game. And in that time that you were talking about, playing good defense, you can see as he runs off, he's favoring that hamstring. So whether or not we see him, the rest of the game, it's going to be iffy.
That's right. So Christian Goudeau comes in for Jad Maida. Hopefully everything goes well with Jad, because Jad is one of those big powerhouses back there for defense, and Menard's really going to want to have that. But Christian Goudeau, he can hold his own back there, and I think he's going to take good command of this Menard defense.
Well, we got to get one of a physical trainer or somebody out there, PT, start rubbing on that hamstring and put some icy hot or whatever on there, right?
That's right, icy hot. That'll do the trick.
What's the stuff that Shaq uses?
Yeah, I believe it is icy hot.
Creamer Jezik? I know Kelly Faircloth, who's my chiropractor. She and her daughter, Camille, they have a heat,
Sam Gorman is
salve.
coming down here with the pot. He's trying to look for a cross opportunity. He passes it to Cowart. Cowart tries to get a shot off, but it's very well defended by Country Day. All right, and it looks like the Eagles are going to reset. Oh, here's an opportunity from Giordano.
That's a push.
That's a stepping in front of it. Giordano tried to cut to the outside, but it looks like the defense from Country Day was a little too aggressive, and so they got in the way and were able to, knock down Giordano, and so it's going to be a free kick here.
I'll tell you what, it's almost as if Menard needs another bank of lights, down at the back end of both end zones to be able to.
It is dark. It's always been that way, though.
Yeah, if we get if we could ever get LED lights.
Jude Maida with a hit
look
here.
at that.
Look at the far side. Wow, just outside. Jude Maida with it looks like a shot. I don't think he was trying to cross it in. I think he was trying to hit a shot on the far side net out there. So that was a good attempt by Jude Maida.
That just barely missed, too.
It was very close.
At least from this angle. Gotta be grateful that the guys, you'll probably see them walking down in the lower part of your screen right there with the pink vest jersey on. They are the ball boys that are going to play an important role in this game to keep it rolling.
Oh, yes. The ball boys are actually quite important. You want to keep the game flowing very well. Now, there is some strategy towards the end of the game.
If you're in need of extra time.
Exactly.
You tell them to walk.
Yeah, walk, or it may need to be more of a sprint to the finish kind of thing.
Right. No, that's true. That's true. If you got a 1-0 lead, you better get that ball quick and get it in. So we don't have all that dead extra time at the end. Oh, shoot. I had the scoreboard, too, that I was going to get set up. I had it set up. What'd I do with it?
It looks like both Menard and Country Day are just trying to feel each other out. They're trying to get an understanding for the feel of the ball, the feel of the field. I mean, this is Menard's home field, so they're trying to understand how does Country Day function, and it looks like Menard is trying to understand control. They're putting good pressure on here, and so we have Ryan Hicks out here on the outside who's trying to make something happen, but it looks like Country Day knocks it out of play for defense, so it will be a Menard throw-in, a Menard Eagle throw-in.
All right. You keep calling the game. I'm going to work on that scoreboard. I know I got one.
Sure thing. So like I said, Menard and Metairie Park Country Day, they're just trying to feel each other out. They're trying to understand where's the holes, where's the opportunities, who's possibly weaker, where can we make things happen, that kind of stuff. So it's still kind of a getting to know each other kind of game. That's kind of where we're at right now. But the intensity is high, so we're trying to go hard and fast and try to understand where is those opportunities. So Menard with the throw in here. Deep throw. But it looks looks like the ball is going out, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Menard Eagles.
Okay, so that's what the yellow flag in the corner was?
Yeah, that was the assistant referee. The assistant referee was signaling that it is a corner kick.
The AR.
Yes, the AR.
So if it's a corner kick, the yellow flag goes up. If not, they just point to whose side.
Well, really, the proper position for the corner kick is actually at a downward angle of 45 degree. Ooh, good corner kick opportunity. Almost headed it in. Menard did, but it was greatly defended by Metairie Park. Cross from Giordano to Gormanis. Gormanis is going to turn around, take a shot, but it's going to bounce off of the field goal post, and that is considered to be out of play, so that will not be continued to play, so it will be a goal kick.
I think that was Ryan Hicks, wasn't it?
No, that was actually Sam Gormanis.
Was it Sam? Okay.
Sam Gormanis had a great turn on the ball and just almost volleyed it in with a fantastic angle that he had, and very strong power from Gormanis. I haven't really seen power from him like that in a little while, honestly.
I was going to joke around a little bit, say Ryan was going for a field goal. Ryan is playing on that side.
That's right. Yeah, he is on that right
which
side.
Which is not his left leg side.
That's correct, yeah. So I think the coach, Ian Ragsdale, may be trying something a little different here, maybe to kind of trick up.
Yeah, so they change it up a little bit, and then kind of like Rocky, go back to the left hook, in the 17th round or whatever. Switch. So we're glad, Matthew, that you are somewhat healthy.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, I was out for a little while with the flu. That kind of took me down for a bit. Ooh, here's an opportunity for Metairie Park Country Day.
Oh,
fairly
Gage.
well defended by Gage Osier. Good job. He cleared the ball. But Christian Goodo out there behind, or got in front of the attacker, and the attacker wasn't able to make a play on the ball.
Yeah, Gage, you always take a chance when you leave the goal like that to go get the ball. So you almost have to make sure you're going to beat the opponent to the ball.
Right, exactly.
So, what is that? Hard to hear you guys. All right. So we'll turn us up.
There
Maybe
we
we're
go.
just not speaking, loud enough. I know my voice is a little raspy this evening, so I haven't been speaking too loudly. Maybe whoever texted you, is that the missus?
Eddie.
Oh, is Eddie?
That was the father, yes.
Wait,
that was Eddie.
Oh, he's at home, isn't he?
I think he is. Yes.
Okay. You should be out here, Eddie. I know you don't have a child playing on this team, but you should be out here enjoying the evening. Shoot us a text if you can hear us better now that we're speaking up. And I turned us up a little bit.
So Christian Goodo, good job with his defense. Here's a pass, or I guess an attempted shot from Country Day. I don't really think that was a true shot on that. But Osier will gobble it up and try for the far kick. Wow, way past midfield. Ryan Hicks collects the ball, and he's going to take it down that right side, that far right side. He's driving it in, but the Cajuns are putting up a good defense. He's going to dump it off to Gormanis, but Gormanis gets it taken away. Ooh.
Boy, they dropped everybody back, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, I think they're starting to recognize where Ryan's at. And looks like the ball did go out of play there, so it will be a Menard throw-in.
Yeah, I just want to, apologize to everybody on the graphic. That was my mistake. I thought the game was at 7. In fact, kind of a funny story. I was working late today and thought, man, I got plenty of time. I'm going to go grab a bite to eat before the game. And I looked down as I was eating at the table and saw it was 5 o'clock. And I said, well, let me check that graphic again. It said 6 p.m. start. And I was like, oh.
Uh-oh.
So I hightailed it over here. I think it's the fastest I've ever set up the equipment. And it's actually, we're working. We're on the air. Even though Eddie was having difficulty hearing us, at least he was hearing something. That was better than my first game at basketball when we had video and no sound.
Oh, yeah, that does make it tough. But it's loud in those gymnasiums, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's very loud in there.
That was, you were watching the game in silence. there was a connection that was not fully connected that I couldn't tell because, you know, we can't hear what's on the air. We hear ourselves just fine. So I think that's what, if it's too loud for you, Matthew, I can turn down the sound in our headsets rather.
Oh, no, it's perfect.
Well, your ears are probably clogged too.
Metairie Park Country Day is not afraid to play physical. We've seen that. We've seen them they've been pushing Menard around a little bit. So it looks like that Menard's going to have to be aware of that. They're going to have to be careful with that physicality on the ball. Maybe work on more passing, that kind of stuff. But it looks like even they're concentrating on Ryan Hicks because Ryan Hicks, he is deceptive. You never know when he's going to strike.
Oh, almost. Better?
Yep, much better. I got the confirmation.
There you go. We know we have at least one viewer out there, so thank you, Eddie, for viewing the live contest tonight. I did post it on Facebook, the change in time, and then we went early. By the way, I hope everybody, if you're watching, you know, and you know some folks who like the game, reach out with text messages and tell them we're live now. And all you have to do is go to our new website, full46sports.com, and you can hit the latest streams, go to the latest streams, and you'll see our link right there. And I think you'll be impressed with the website. It looks really good. We hope to have a lot more content on there, especially written articles, you know, LSU and other articles. If I get a chance, I'll write a little article up about the game tonight and post it on there. And then you'll have the stream. You can go back and watch it as well. Hope we're writing about a winner.
Yes, me too. I hope so. Menard was trying to open up the field a little bit here towards the inside, but it got taken away from Metairie Country Park.
Nice steal.
Jeez. Very good steal, yeah. I believe on that steal was Jay Guillory.
Yeah, that was an aggressive move.
Yeah, it was.
And he was trying to be aggressive with the pass, and here's one down to Hicks. See if he can get a shot off. He's got that left foot.
He's going to cross it to the middle. No one's really there. Giordano's trying to come in, but no, he'll pass it off to Griffin. Griffin tries to take a shot, but my goodness, look at how Metairie Park Country Day is just stacking the defense.
Oh, nice job.
Good recovery from Matthew Ritchie. Jude made it with the ball now. He passes it off to Siebenacher. Siebenacher passes it back to Guillory. Guillory will pass it over forward, but it gets gobbled up by Country Day.
Yeah, I mean, they got almost the whole team back there.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. There's only about one, maybe two attackers. They are concentrating. They know the number one seed. They know this is going to be a tough game. I think what Country Day is wanting to do, maybe go to kicks. It's dangerous, and it's hard to do when you're just starting off, but it could be something that the coach for Country Day could be doing.
Yeah, so, you know, trying to get this as a 0-0 game and take it to a kickoff.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yes. We call it kicks from the mark. Some people call it penalty kicks, but it's technically not that. It's kicks from the mark, from the penalty mark. Good moves from Siebenacher.
Kicks from the mark, like Jenny on the block.
Close to the same thing, I guess. Yes, Ryan Hicks has switched more towards the middle.
Coach Ian making a move.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to see something.
See what kind of switch what kind of defensive switch they'll do.
Which it looks like they are stacking a little more towards the middle there.
What a save over there on that was a double kick save to keep it from going out of bounds.
Yeah. Country Day with some pretty decent, but he gets taken away by Gormanis. It looks like Gormanis got pulled back too, and Ryan Hicks has been pulled forward. Somewhat more of attacking.
Look, that's worth, if you're watching and can get out. It's a beautiful night. It's not too cold.
No, not at all.
You know, you might wear a little light jacket or something, a little vest, to take a little bit of the chill out. But temperature's in the 60s right now. And a great night. And look, they just announced hamburgers and French fries are ready, and they make some of the best hamburgers around. We usually have hamburgers at halftime for the football game, and they are fantastic. So that's worth just coming out and coming to watch the game live just to get a burger and a fry. Can't beat the price.
There was a foul called on Matthew Ritchie here in the defending half of Menard. The referees have a much closer, view of the ball, and it looks like the AR initially made the call, so the center referee is going to blow the whistle for that call. But I don't know, from here it didn't look too egregious as a foul, but even Matthew Ritchie was argumentative, but it doesn't look like anything's happening here.
So what about this defense? That's what there it is. That's a field goal right there.
That's a field goal right there, Tom. There you go.
That's a heck of an angle, too.
That's right.
Well, I thought I was going to ask you about that defense, Matthew, in terms of, they didn't have, other than the three guys standing there in front of the ball, only Ozer was the only other defender at the net.
Right. So the reason we got to be careful of that is because if you do go back there, that does potentially open up the field for Country Day. If they open up the field like that, that is risky. Ooh, this is close from Ozier. Ooh, wow. That could have been very dangerous if he didn't keep it in. But, it did stay out. Ooh, that's unfortunate. It did go out.
So if you're Ozer, to kick it like that rather than just haul it in with your hands and then
with that, he couldn't have, because there was a play back to him from his own teammate. By the teammate's foot. So
we kicked that to him.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
As a defensive move. So if we kick it into him, he can't touch it with his hands.
Correct. He cannot pick it up.
Ah.
I guess the argument is he can pick it up if he chooses to do so, but he will be penalized for it.
And they'd have a penalty kick in the corner or
No, not necessarily a penalty kick. It would be a indirect free kick. There are two different types of free kicks. There is a direct free kick and indirect free kick. So that is, but I'm not going to get into the specifics of that. That gets a little more complicated.
Okay. Well, that's interesting, because I did not know that, and it's not something we covered in some of our earlier games.
That's right. Yeah. That's correct.
So if you head it to him, he can grab it?
He's able to grab it, yes.
Okay. What's the difference?
That's just one of the rules. That's one of the rules of the game.
One of the funky rules.
Yeah, that's right. It's just how it is. Ooh, possible opportunity from the Cajuns here.
Oh, he's
very well defended from Menard.
That was a flop. He was trying to get a penalty.
Cajuns get the ball back. Great move on the outside by the Cajuns. Christian Goodo, man, he is going to have some work cut out for him tonight, and we can see that now. He is all over this backfield, and he is going to have to take command back here. When Country Day keeps pushing like this, Christian Goodo, he's going to have to do something to make sure that to get his team to get that ball out of here.
So Christian was the one on the line, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He made that sliding. Here's a corner kick for Country Day, but doesn't look like anything comes from it. They tried to take a shot from way outside, but it bounces off a Menard defender.
Oh, nice
Fantastic step from Giordano. So this could be a possible attacking opportunity. Griffin's got the ball here. He's got to get a pass.
Oh, that's a push. Oh.
He's still got control of the ball, though.
Okay.
Ooh, but it looks like the referee's going to let it go.
Wow.
It was a bit of a push, Tom, but he still had control of the ball. Oh, no. Matthew Ritchie caught out of position here. But Christian Goodo here to save it.
Oh, another flop.
I think, actually, it looked like Christian Goodo, he may have accidentally landed on the guy's foot a little bit, or accidentally kicked it in the air. And Christian...
Well, they both are going for it.
Yeah, they were. It was nothing egregious, nothing problematic there, just unfortunate from the Cajun attacker.
That ball just went out of bounds. That's what they by Menard, and so that's all it was. Is that they get a throw in,
and they're going to do a quick throw in. Country Day will. Menard is just stacking in the back too. Wow, this has changed a lot more into a excuse me, a defensive game. A lot more concentration on the defense. I mean, every player right now, except for the goalkeeper for Country Day, is on the defending half of Menard.
Yeah, Menard's got everybody back, but Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's the only one up there, and
if they can get it to him, he can beat those two guys.
Yeah, I think Ian's trying to make a statement here. He's like, Ryan, let's get a goal. We need to get something going. Another corner kick from Country Day. That's going way to the backside, and it gets headed out by, looks like Andrew Cowart. And so it will be a throw-in for Country Day. Now, the wind is in favor of Menard.
Oh.
It was a good steal. It was a fantastic steal from the Country Day player. He had all ball, and just Cowart couldn't get around it.
So this is the guy. Oh. So that was out on the Cajuns.
No, it didn't go out. It looks like the assistant referee is calling a handling call. A handball is what some other people call it. So it will be actually a free kick for Menard. It was a fantastic defensive play in the back by, it looked like Giordano.
Yeah, that 23 is the one who got the hand call.
Yes, yeah.
He's the one who flopped and was complaining, but you can tell that
he's doing pretty good.
That he's okay.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
It didn't take him very long to get over that.
Ryan with the ball now. Let's see what he does here. He's going to pass it pretty far to the corner, and it's slowly going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick for Country Day.
Well, that kind of changes the field, at least.
It does, and I think that was why he did it. He wanted to kind of push the ball on the defensive half for Country Day somewhat, try to hopefully get something under Menard.
So on that, they get it. Does that automatically go to the goal line to
yes.
to kick?
Yes, it does if it goes out of bounds on
the backside.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
No, sir. You're a full-fledged adult now.
That's right.
About to be a dad.
I still got to respect my godfather, though.
So your flu, Katie was able to stay away from it.
Oh yes, I stayed at my parents' house for a whole week, away from her. The doctor said I couldn't be around a pregnant woman, and I was like, all right, well, sorry, honey. Had to go.
Well, that's a good move. Oh.
That was kind of a funny-looking slide there from Griffin. I think I may agree with the referee on that. That's not natural. That's not a natural fall after contact. Yeah, so I think he was trying to get something called there in order to get a free kick or something. So a throw in from Menard. Fairly solid defense coming from Country Day.
I know that shot is wide.
I believe that's Jay Guillory with the throw in. Let's put a little more oomph into it. Still can't get it through, but there could be something happening right here for Menard. Ball's kind of bouncing around on the top of the 18. Ryan's wanting the ball. Ooh, he gets it. 3 defenders. He's going to get around one. Oh, he wanted to get out to the outside of his left foot. That's his dangerous foot there. Both of them are, but that left foot, ooh, it's dangerous. We've seen it have some very good shots from it. Looks like that was Griffin again trying to make something happen here. Another Country Day player down after contact with Griffin after the shot.
You think that's a cramp?
Maybe a cramp. I don't know. It was after the contact from Griffin, and there's some good sportsmanship from both players. That's really nice.
That had to be some kind of
cramp, or maybe maybe he didn't stretch well. It looks like he was trying to stretch out his legs a little bit better.
Or maybe contact, need a leg or something.
Right. Ryan dumps it out to the outside here to Giordano. Giordano back to Maida. Jude Maida back to Richie. Richie passes it, tries to cross it over, but Nothing comes from it there. Gormanis with the ball now, or defending the ball, and this is going to be, okay, it's going to be a Menard throw-in, it looks like. We can see the Menard Eagles team, the bench, they're standing. They're wanting a goal right now.
Yeah, we're at the 13-minute mark. Of course, doesn't mean anything when you hit zeros, or 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But, there'll be some dead time that'll have to be run off. Not a whole lot, though.
No, not that much.
But he had his hand on him.
Yeah, it was just, trying to make sure they knew where they were at. Man, nothing really. There's really I've only counted really one shot from Menard, and that was being nice. Yeah, that was Jude's free kick. That's right, Mr. Campbell. So I'm not really counting anything else. There was some opportunities from Country Day I thought was going to have something progress, but nothing actually fully progressed.
So you can get in and kind of undercut the other player as a defensive move?
Possibly. I mean, I guess it depends on your version of undercut.
Kind of what happened to Ryan just now.
Yeah.
We've seen that a couple of times. Oh, there's a nice move.
Fantastic step from Luke Griffin. He's going to take it down all the way out here. Oh, but he lets Country Day get back on time for defense. You don't want to do that. Andrew Cowart, though, in to assist. Luke Griffin will try to get it back to Cowart, but nothing there. Quick recovery. Siebenacker's going to take a shot here way outside. It comes off the wrong side of his foot, so we'll go out for a goal kick. That was very quick recovery. That is interesting to see. I wonder if Coach Ragsdale for Menard recognized that recovery time for Country Day, they are concentrating very heavily on defense. They were both out almost the entire, I would say probably 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 of the players from Country Day immediately got back once they recognized Griffin had stepped up to get the ball there.
We got 11:45 left in this first half, at least till we get to the extra time runoff. That's out of bounds on Menard, so the throw in there by the Cajuns. Kind of weird. They have a crawfish for a mascot.
That is kind of strange. I never noticed that.
And they're the Cajuns. I originally had on the slide not only the wrong time, but I had the crawdads or the crawfish. I had to go back and that's going to feel good tomorrow morning. Ow. Jay Guillory's not liking that one. That one really hurt. I don't even know if he got underneath him. I think Jay was just up there. I think Jay was just higher than the Cajun player. I think he just had, more hops, if you will. Yeah. And the Cajun player didn't. Cajun player didn't even realize that was happening. He looked confused afterwards. I didn't see any contact at all. Well, there was a little bit. Jay kind of came a little on the side, high above the Cajun player. So this kick, is that that's going to be a free kick. Yeah. The penalty for the undercutting? Yeah. Okay. So that is the penalty with that, if that does occur. I didn't see him raise his arm. I didn't see the call on that. Right. I don't think there was necessarily an arm that was there. I think it was just his body, though. If you use you can still use your body in a way that can put someone in danger. It may not just be your arms. A lot of playing with the ball here in the midfield, and looks like there was a foul call here, probably against Siebenacker, and no one's arguing it. So I think Siebenacker knew, yeah, I got him on that one. So he knocked somebody around. Yeah. Or maybe under 10 minutes. Yes, we are under 10 minutes. We've been 30 minutes into this game. I'm going to stop my clock on the board. It was up over 56. I was going to confuse some people. We'll try to keep the fans updated at home on the time. Tell you one thing about this. You don't have time to run commercials. No, you do not. Really only during halftime. Yeah. Pre-game, we got a couple. Kick from Ryan Hicks trying to get it up there, and Luke Griffin, I believe, just trying to put some pressure on the ball. So I wonder why, you couldn't play some defense on this kick and be up close, almost like basketball on the line, trying to block. Right. Well, the concern is the kick if the kick from the keeper can go over the heads of the defenders. If that's the case, we're in big trouble. So they actually could get up there. Yeah, it's a possibility. Okay. All right.
It's just a little risky for them to do so. And it looks like both teams are playing quite conservative right now defensively. They're not wanting to overextend.
Yeah, well, Menard's taking a playbook out of the Cajuns.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. A lot of the battling has been here in the midfield. And we knew that and we kind of said during the pregame that we knew this one was going to be a bit of a close one, even though this is your number 1 and number 16 team playing. This is not a natural number 1, number 16. Metairie Park Country Day has had a very tough schedule.
Yeah.
They're in a very difficult district. And they were second in their district.
Well, and they play all the New Orleans teams down there, you know,
sure
so that's just a tough area.
Yes, it is.
With a lot of really good soccer teams down there.
Right. To note, I don't believe Menard or Country Day played any similar teams.
I didn't see anybody on the schedule that
so it's really hard to compare, the skill levels. It looks like Gormanis went out, but I'm not really sure who came in. We'll try to get an update for that for you guys.
Was number 2 in the game all along?
Yeah, Andrew Coward.
Okay. I don't know all the guys' names and numbers yet. For me, I just try to recognize them by, the way they run or
Jackson Lucas came in for Gormanis, who's doing a little pushy back there. And it looks like the referee called it. Ryan didn't really like that call, but it does look like he is the smallest guy.
He's a pretty slender build.
And usually, surprisingly, something that Mr. Campbell brought up, that Jackson Lucas, he is a smaller gentleman out there, but some of those smaller guys, they are very mean and nasty. They can be very feisty. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, there was a bit of a pushing and tugging all around Jude Maida, and he did not like that. He turned around and went to that player, and the referee was like, I got it. And so he got the foul call off, and so it will be a free kick for Menard.
Yeah, so, you think about some of the smaller statured guys that play football, and surprise people with their toughness.
Well hit by Jay Guillory. Wow, that went really far. It looks like it's going to go out for a Menard throw-in. Country Day looks like they headed it out.
The main comment there is you can't judge heart, right?
That's right. You cannot judge heart. That is so true. Ryan Hicks with the throw-in here. He's got some arms on him, so he's going to get that ball in deep.
Oh, there it is.
Bounces there, and it's around. And there it goes. It's back in the net.
Yeah. Just exactly what the doctor ordered for Matthew and for the Eagles.
Jackson Lucas with the finish. The ball just bounced right through everybody. And Jackson Lucas was right there. Oh, there's the ball. Hits the ball to the back right lower 90. Fantastic job by Lucas. Wow.
At the 5:35 or 36 mark, the Eagles take a 1-0 lead here in the first half. Big score. Let's see if that changes the way the Cajuns play now.
Yeah, that could. They could be like, okay, now we gotta get a goal. We cannot lose here. So we may see a lot of pressure from them. But it is close to halftime, so I don't know. We'll see here.
Well, definitely the second half, they're going to have to come out a lot more aggressive.
Ball's up in the air here. No, nothing coming from it, but.
So they were focused on Ryan Hicks the whole first half, and it turns out
that's right.
Ryan just threw the ball in. He wasn't even around the ball.
Yeah, that's right. And he's still making plays happen. It was a great assist from Ryan with that throw in. Ryan's got the ball here in the middle. He's going to try to do something. He's getting around defenders. Oh, dear. He's got his momentum going. I think he's ready. He wants more, Tom.
Oh, there we go.
There's Andrew Coward on the outside trying to save it in. Defended. Oh. Is that Lucas again? Wow. Lucas again ready. He is ready, everybody. He is wanting another one.
That's the little guy we were talking about.
That's right. Yeah, that was the gentleman who just scored the goal. And we were just talking about him. Yeah, that's right, Tom. His size, it doesn't matter. They are feisty.
Well, his size may have played a benefit. They may have lost him in there on that throw-in.
Exactly.
because there were 2 Eagles right there.
Probably so.
Oh, there. There's, no, they're
Pushing the back, but the referee saying no, play on. Let's keep going. I think the referee realizes the intensity just shot up right now.
Oh,
here's an opportunity from Country Day. Here comes the pressure. Here's a shot. Oh, it hits the crossbar of the goal post. Oh no, that was the field goal post, and so that is technically considered out of bounds. So it will be.
Yeah, it hit
goal kick.
It hit the goal post and then bounced off of the goal. The white goal bar, top crossbar. Gage Oser shaking up a little bit on that as he went out to try to stop that kick. Not sure exactly what happened, though.
Yeah, it looks like there could have been a bit of a collision there. Hard to tell, but that was a very dangerous opportunity from Country Day. Jude Maida wanted to get that up to Griffin, but Country Day came in to sweep it away. Here's Ryan with the ball. He's trying to get around the defender. Now there's 2 of them. Let's see what he does here.
Oh, down the line.
Ooh, and it looks like that bounced off.
It bounced off.
Wow, his own player. Wow, the Country Day player tried to play it out, but it bounced off him. So Ryan's going to take the throw in. Ryan tries to do something a little cheeky here, but it'll go out very well defended from the Cajuns. And so Ryan, here he comes again.
Another opportunity.
Another throw in. Where's Jackson Lucas? He's ready. Here comes the ball. Gets flicked over. Ooh, and Lucas was there, but it was just more in perfect position for the Country Day player. We are at the 2-minute mark, everybody, so this game should be coming to a close.
For the half.
For the half. I'm sorry, yes, for the half. Thank you.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of downtime at all. So what would you say? Maybe a minute
maybe,
max?
Yeah, maybe a minute. A lot of the game was played on the field, so the ball really didn't go out of play all that often.
But the Eagles do have a 1-0 lead as a throw-in by Hicks over toward the goal, went over. Oh, there's a hold.
There's a foul right there. A bit of a trip up from number 10, and that's going to be our first caution of the game.
I was going to say, because he tackled him basically to hold him up.
Yeah, and I think that was the same player in the beginning of the game that caused a pretty egregious foul on, I believe it was Cowart, maybe Griffin, in the earlier part of the game. So that is a foul, and excuse me, that is going to be a free kick for the Menard Eagles. So that player that did get the yellow card, he is going out for this play for sure, maybe for this half. So we'll see. Jude Maida with the kick here. Hits it in. It looks like, was that Cowart that tried to flick it? Yeah, Cowart tried to flick it to the back.
By the way, busy night here at the Eagles Nest here on this field. You've got the number 1 seed in District, Division 4, and playing tonight, as you can tell. But also over on the softball field, the Lady Eagles have gotten their season underway, and they've got a scrimmage. Not sure who they're playing, but they're playing Ash. So Alexandria Senior High scrimmage going on over at the girls' softball field tonight. Game time started at like 6, I think, huh? Mr. Campbell, a wealth of knowledge in here. Where would we be without him? Lost.
Throw in from Menard here.
I haven't seen him look at his watch yet.
Not yet.
The official.
My watch is showing that we're probably about to come up to a minute now.
Ah, you brought your official's watch?
No, not my official's watch. Just kind of
in your head?
Yeah. Well, no, my Samsung Galaxy watch. So Menard's trying to open the field, maybe trying to get something else happen here, but not so and so. Everyone's kind of backed in a little laissez-faire. I think they're ready for the halftime to occur, ready for that halftime whistle. And it looks like the referee is going to be signaling for halftime.
There it is. So we are at halftime here at the Eagles Nest as the Menard Eagles have a 1-0 lead, and we got about a 10-minute break. We're going to be running quite a few commercials, and then we'll stay quiet for a little while, but the video will be just on the field. So don't think that we quit. We'll be back for the second half right after all of these messages.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, certified transmission.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
And we're back live. I know I said that we'll come back out onto the field after running a few commercials, but we brought it back into the press box right now. Again, I'm Tom Boucher, voice of the Menard Eagles. Matthew Scafano has been kind enough to join us for several of our games, not only for the Lady Eagles soccer games, but also for the boys games, and he'll be here with us through hopefully the semifinals.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Because we can't cover the finals. It'll be down in Hammond at Strawberry Field, and they don't let us carry that game. That game will be on some other channel or something.
Yeah, I believe it's LHSAA's own
NF
network or something.
NF High School or something like that. Yeah, NFHS. So they have no commentators. They just got video. But anyway, we're happy to be able to bring you everything through the semifinals. So the first half, we got about 5 minutes left at halftime here, and we thought we'd break up the commercials by bringing it back to us and just give you a few stats that Matthew has. Hard for me to do stats running the camera, but Matthew's been keeping track of some of it. And like I said, Menard leads it 1-0 over the Cajuns of Metairie Park Country Day.
Yes.
And some people may recognize that if they've watched a lot of our softball games, because last year we played a playoff game at Metairie Park Country Days field and beat them soundly.
Wow.
10-run ruled them.
Dang.
And came home, and Coach Scully and Laney Smith, the assistant coach, and Julio Ortiz, and the bus driver almost left me. I'll tell you that story after we do stats.
Yeah, sure. So this has been very a more defensive-minded game, surprisingly. I definitely expected a lot more attacking from Menard. But generally what I have is about 3 shots from Menard in total. One of those shots did go in, and that was by Jackson Lucas in about the 30th minute. So
and
it was a great job.
Set that play up.
So that play happened with a throw-in from Ryan Hicks. And so Ryan Hicks out near the near side of towards us, near the press box, threw it in. It just the ball just bounced right through everybody. Nobody was there. Nobody really gobbled it up. Nobody really kicked it, anything. It just bounced around. It went to the outside of the far post, and Jackson Lucas was there, and he saw it, and he's like, oh, there's the ball. Hits the ball, kicks it in, back of the net. Great strike on the ball, too. Very hard, very efficient, and right to the lower left 90.
Yeah, opposite side.
Yeah, it was very well done. Kind of took the keeper off guard. So, and that was right in the 30th minute.
There were actually, and what I think happened was the goalie, there were 2 Eagles on the other side. Yeah. And the ball got by the first Eagle, which I think the goalie was focused on, and didn't see Jackson out there. Yeah. And he nailed it behind the goalie into that back corner. And we went nuts.
Oh, yeah, it was a fantastic job. It was just great placement by everybody.
And it was such a tight game, coming up to that point to have that goal. We went nuts. Everybody went nuts.
That's right, yes.
And we had another shot on goal.
Yes.
And then they had, 1 or 2 after that?
I think they had about – I was being nice. I gave them 1. So about 1 goal or 1 shot on goal, and it looks like Ozier did make that save. He did come out to come out to block the goal or block the shot, and so he did very good with that.
Now, would the shot that sailed high and hit the goal post?
Yes.
Would that be another shot on? A shot on goal.
I definitely would have counted it because that one was really close. It actually tipped off the crossbar and then hit the goal post of the field goal.
And then we had the 1 shot that went through the goal post.
Yes. Yeah.
That was trying to cut it around there. So.
Yeah, so about 2 shots on goal from Country Day, Metairie Park Country Day.
All right, well, that wraps it up for the stats. We got about 2 minutes left, which is a perfect time for the amount of commercials that we need to run and catch up. So we'll be back after all these messages with the second half kickoff. Menard gets it, right?
Yes,
they get to do the kickoff because the Cajuns had it to start. So
that's right.
We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
And we're back live with the start of the second half as the Eagles have taken the ball to start the half, and we'll see how aggressive the Cajuns are coming out to start this second half. We can already see that they're playing a lot more Cajuns up on the Menard side of the field.
Yeah, I definitely think that Metairie Park Country Day, they're wanting to get a goal. They need to get a goal, and so they're going to do what they can to do it. Looks like Ormanis is back in the game. I just noticed.
Yep. You know, we're still going to have to play this second half probably without, was it Jad?
Jad, yeah. It looks like Jad's still
Jad
out.
Maida.
And so Christian Goodo is in. And there is going to be an offsides call here on the far side. It looks like the AR, yeah, he was waiting for it too. He saw it happening and had to go with the ball to see if it was truly going to develop. I believe that's Cowart out there on the far side, Andrew Cowart. So it will be a free kick for Metairie Park Country Day. Yeah, it looks like they're playing 3 forwards now. Metairie Park is. And Menard's got 5 defenders in the back here.
Yeah, that was a header from a header off of a Cajun and out of bounds for the throw-in from Menard on the far side of the field.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see if we're going to see some ball movement from Metairie Park. We may see a lot more ball movement because they were trying to do it a lot more in the first half. So we may see that now. Fantastic step forward by Griffin. Griffin's going to look towards Gormanis, but Gormanis gets shut down. So we're going to kind of maybe do a little bit of a reset or a false reset. But it didn't develop, and so Country Day got the ball back.
Ryan got clogged up there.
Yeah.
They've got Ryan to start out in the middle again.
Yeah.
Which is where they were playing him
towards the end of the second half. In the beginning of the game, he was on the far right side.
So, you know, theory would be toward the middle of the second half here. They move him to the other side.
It could be, possibly.
Let him play all 3 sides.
Or Coach Ian for Menard, he may want to keep him towards the back. Keep that defense strong and have more bodies back there. It's hard to get the ball through more bodies, you know. Good tackling from Country Day.
Yeah, it was almost a football.
Yeah, it was close.
An American football tackle.
So this ball's going to go to the far side. Ooh, this is going to be a close one here. Metairie Park Country tries to keep it in, but it's going to be kicked out, so it will be a goal kick.
That was a good deflection, you know, by the Eagles. So Eagles are taking their time here.
Yeah.
You know, that all that's going to do is extend the time after play, right?
Yes, it technically would, but
maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe the referee doesn't catch that. You know, that's kind of what the Eagles are probably banking on. That ball, oh dear, that wasn't a good hit. That was off of Christian Goodo's wrong side of his foot, so that bounces out for a. Dang, that was unfortunate from Goodo.
So that should be in a corner, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick for Country Day Metairie Park, or Metairie Park Country Day. Keep doing that.
1-0 Eagles, as you can see on our Wallace Eye Center scoreboard up there. Thank Wallace Eye Center for their annual advertisement with us. And they are the annual sponsor on all sports for our scoreboards for every sport that we have. Oh, there's a nice shot.
There is a bicycle kick from Metairie Park Country Day. Wow. Holy cow.
Fantastic job from Metairie Park Country Day with that bicycle kick. Oh, my goodness.
Caught everybody off guard.
No one saw that coming. Dang. Even Osier was like, wait, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Dang, that is unfortunate.
Perfectly positioned for the ball into the end zone. And you can see, I mean, you know, I wonder how much liquids the Eagles got, because it's not a hot night tonight.
No, not at all.
We're seeing, you know, cramping occurring and folks, guys having a stretch.
That was just unfortunate. That just caught everybody off guard. No one saw that one coming.
But for a soccer enthusiast, even though we're Eagle fans,
I mean, you can't diss on that.
You gotta give credit where credit is due.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's not easy to do. That's hard to pull off. I've never pulled that off.
I've been honest that I'm never really a soccer fan, but I can appreciate a really good play. And we've had two of them. I mean, a lot of good plays, but offensively, we've had two really good plays for both scores.
Yeah. Yeah, very good job. So it's 1-1. We're back tied up. So we'll see what both coaches are wanting to do. And they're concentrating on defense again. I think Menard did not like that, and they're wanting to put another one away right now. There's a throw in from Ryan Hicks. Back there, Lucas is back there again, ready for it. Oh, he wanted that one too. The ball pops out, so it looks like Menard's going to do a bit of a reset here. Oh, no, that came off of Christian's foot again. He's got to get working on that foot. Yeah, it keeps bouncing off. This could be very dangerous here. Country Day with the ball.
That's just
good defense. That was very strong defense from Goodo.
Yep, they both made a play. They should be Menard's ball, I saw, right? Saying they can't hear us, huh? Huh.
It looks like the excuse me. The player with the goal is Soren Christensen, who had that wonderful bicycle kick.
Yeah, we didn't get the lineup on paper. Mr. Campbell was able to shoot us a text of it. So Matthew trying to go into the texting stream and pull them out. Pressure on Menard right now.
It looks like a foul was called. Yeah, right there. That attacker pulled down the Eagle defender, and so the referee's like, "Nope, we're not playing that. We're gonna have this one go out." So this will be a free kick for Menard. Griffin with the ball here. Let's see what he can do here. I think he's got potential to do something good. He's going to dump it off quickly to Cowart. Cowart, ooh, good tackle. Great job from the Country Day player and Cowart. That was very good soccer. Quick throw in from Menard. Jude made it with the ball. He's getting torn up from behind. Jude made is going to dump it off to Guillory. Guillory's going to try to hit it to Lucas, but it comes off of Guillory's foot wrong, so it will go out of bounds. So for a Country Day throw in.
So an update, the Ash game starts at 7, which it's right at 7 o'clock now. So we'll try to get an update on that score. Another playoff soccer game occurring here in Alexandria. Oh man, my ankle would be gone.
Yeah, those are tough. But Country Day looks like they're trying to make an offensive play. Great defense, though, by Goodo. But, Country Day takes it right back.
Oh, nice block right there with the foot.
Oh, dear. Country Day is gaining momentum here. Menard's going to have to break up this momentum. But Country Day keeps getting momentum back. There's going to need to be a momentum switch. If not, this is going to be dangerous for Menard. It's going to be very hard for them to do something. Lucas trying to challenge the ball, and Christensen, who had the bicycle kick.
That's going to be Menard's ball.
Yeah, Menard throw in.
See if they can use this to get it out. You know, they got Ryan playing back, so can't have don't have him up top to try to get the ball out of there and speed down the field with it.
Right. It looks like Metairie Park, they've got the momentum. They have good field positioning right now. Let's see what Menard can do to get out of this. Ooh, goes out of bounds. This isn't looking good. The number one team shouldn't be, shouldn't be doing this. This is very dangerous. What's happening right now?
Well, Mr. Campbell talked about it with was it Jude Maida?
Jad Maida.
Or Jad Maida.
Yeah.
That went out with the hamstring. It's going to be key for him to rest that. So if they can win this game, Menard, that he can be available for the next one. But there's a little bit of discombobulation.
Yeah, I think Menard,
without him on the field.
Yeah, I think Menard's just trying to get everything together, get everybody's heads on straight, understand what the roles are, what everyone's supposed to be doing. And have, obviously, the main goal of, that could have been a dangerous play. Hicks with the ball, and he tries to get it over to Gormanis, but it pops out the Cowart. Hicks gets the ball back.
Oh,
and
that's
he
a
gets
trip?
tripped up,
Come
but there
on.
is no call from the referee. Griffin with the ball still. Passes it off to Guillory. Guillory, has a little slip. That could be dangerous. He'll lose it, but Goodo will clear the ball forward towards Gormanis. Great reaction time from Gormanis, who'll pass it up forward to Lucas. Lucas tries to keep the ball in, does keep the ball in, tries to make the extra effort, but Country Day gets the ball.
Oh. Boy, nobody up there to try to break that one out.
All right, that was, oof. Here's a pass from Country Day. No, it gets taken away from Menard. Hicks with the ball here.
Boy, that reset was just too close. No spacing.
That was. Christensen with an opportunity on the outside for Country Day. He's going to look to cross it here, but he's got a little friend. He'll try to cross it for him, but it won't work. Menard will defend it. There could be a shot opportunity here from outside, from deep, and good defense. And what looks like an attempted shot from Metairie Park Country Day. No, it goes
wide right.
Pretty
wide right, like the Buffalo Bills. 28-34 and counting, so 8 minutes away from half of the half. Hopefully folks can hear us a little bit better now. We'll just try to speak up a little bit more. I don't know why my voice is raspy tonight, but here's a nice kick if Lucas can get there. Or
Griffin, that's Griffin. He's got the ball. He has an opportunity.
Oh,
Great defense.
Get back.
He takes the shot.
Go.
It's still open on the outside. Lucas is there. He's going to pass it back to Gormanis. Gormanis tries to shoot. My goodness, what a defense. What a defense from Country Day. Holy cow. That was a fantastic save from the keeper from Country Day.
Man, finally some pressure in this half. You can see Menard just can't get so frustrated right now.
That's right. And it looks like the fans are getting excited. They're wanting to have something in Menard. I think that lit a fire. I think they're ready to go. The fans are ready for something here.
Oh, nice.
Great challenge from Griffin. Griffin's going to try to get it to Gormanis really quick. Gormanis just barely loses the ball. Just needed a half touch sooner.
You know, right now they've been able to play over on the right. That's just two players coming together at the same time.
They collided there, yeah. Unfortunate header. Goodo's trying to clear it, but not able to do so. Guillory's back there to try to help. There's a cross coming in from Country Day, Metairie Park Country Day, but Ogier will take that one in.
I think it's time to move Ryan to the outside. I mean, they've been able to get the ball to the outside over here on the near side of the field, and he's just kind of crammed up in the middle.
Shoulder-to-shoulder play.
Yeah.
They're getting a little chippery now. There's a bit of intensity. That referee is probably going to have to be paying a lot more attention.
Somebody saying they can't hear us? 26-27 and counting. 1-1 the score here as the Eagles took a 1-0 lead in the first half, and the Cajuns of Metairie Park Country Day have come back to tie it in this half with a wonderful kick.
Yeah, 42nd minute from Soren Christensen with a bicycle kick. Very good job from Christensen.
The header is out of bounds on Menard. That was Lucas, wasn't it?
I believe so. Well,
what number
Lucas
is he?
is on
He's 13?
He's number 13. Yeah,
okay.
That was on the far side.
The other blonde-headed fella.
Metairie Park Country Day is looking for something here, but there is no offensive players for Menard. I think they're worried. They're worried about having the ball get back in the net. Gormanis is the closest person to the offensive net, and he's in our own defensive half.
Yeah, even if they do get the ball out, there's nobody to take it down.
Right.
Or nobody to pass it to.
So this is going to be a foul call against Menard. It is a dangerous play. Yeah, that was a dangerous play. It looks like Luke Griffin picked his foot up a little too high, too dangerous of an area that the referee was comfortable with. So Metairie Park Country Day will be taking the free kick here. I don't know. You anticipate a shot here?
Probably. Well, can they fake you out like that?
Oh, they can. That's right. Excuse me.
We saw a kick of that nature when we were covering the Lady Eagles that went over the head by your sister. Your sister. It just kept sailing. They got the wind at their back, or
so
at least it was blowing in that direction.
Wind is in favor of Country Day. It'll pick up every now and then. It's not picking up too much, but it is picking up a little bit.
I get to watching the game. I got to remember I got a camera. I got to swing around.
Goodo's clearing the ball here, and this may be a quick play. Oh, no. Country Day lets the quick play go.
Well, how far can you scoot up? Man.
It's a little sneaky play that I cannot confirm if I've done or not.
Oh, nice out. Come on, Ryan.
Out the Cowart now. He's going to try to drive it down. He'll hit it forward towards Gormanis, but there is defense there. It's just Gormanis up there. He can't really do anything against 3 other people. It's hard to do. Uh-oh. Here's Country Day. Everyone just let him go. Ozier, though, comes out to taking the ball. Goodo was there trying to communicate with Ozier what to do. Ian Ragsdale is not happy right now. He is trying to explain to his team what needs to be done, trying to get something going here.
There's a hand.
A handling call against Metairie Park Country Day. So this is going to be a free kick for the Menard Eagles.
They put Ryan on this?
It looks.
Nope. Ryan's down. Maybe to get a header or something.
Yeah. Looks like that was Guillory. He's just going to do a quick pass off the side here to Griffin, I believe. Or is that may be Giordano? So this is going to be a throw-in for the Menard Eagles. Guillory's going to have the throw-in here. He's going to try to get it to Gormanis, but it'll go way above his head, and it'll sail right into the keeper's hands for Country Day. The Cajun keeper.
That's it. We need to get a little hot boudin going here, man.
Oh, my gosh. That sounds amazing right now. Some cracklins. Ooh.
Oh, no. You know what I have found, and through our founder of 446 Sports, Doug Gann, chicken cracklins.
Chicken cracklins are where it's at, man. Oh, my gosh. My wife introduced me to those, and it changed my world.
I'm telling you, I'd never had them before, and we were going down to cover an LSU game, which we started last year. We've gotten credentialed for football games and been able to go down and do the post-game press conferences afterwards and running stories on 446sports.com. But Doug stopped at Billy's.
Oh, yeah, Billy's.
In Krotz Springs.
That's the place to do it, in Krotz Springs.
And, we have the perfect way to go about getting them so you don't have to stand in that long line that always exists when you're down there. But I can't give the secrets away on the air.
You can't give the secrets away. Oh, no.
I'll tell you in private because I don't want everybody to know it.
This is going to be a corner kick from Country Day. Here it comes in. Good defense from Menard. They get it out, but Country Day does get to the second part of the ball.
But we had them there, and then we were at Quibido's for a Christmas party, and Quibido's has chicken cracklins that are very good. Of course, they're one of our sponsors. We want to thank them. They do a Player of the Game sponsorship, and they sponsored our football Player of the Games and we've had a chance to eat over. Cindy and I eat over there quite a bit.
This is dangerous. Ooh, good job by Ozier. Good job from him stepping up. He didn't want Goodo to come back there or Goodo had him covered from the back, which is very good. But Ozier, that was a great step from the keeper from Menard.
But we ask you to, if you're watching this and enjoying these broadcasts, please use our sponsors and their businesses. They are local Central Louisiana businesses, and they all do great work, and we're proud to have them as sponsors. So please get out there and sponsor them. You can see Valex. They handle car loans and home loans and checking accounts, savings accounts, you name it. get out there and use Valex. They are our title sponsors. You can see them in the bottom right-hand corner. Sadler's Towing, if something ever goes wrong with your car.
Gormanis is going to try to get around.
Here we go.
Here comes a shot, near side.
Oh!
Wow, fantastic work from the keeper from Country Day. Knocks it outside through the goal line, so it will be a corner kick for Country Day. That was a fantastic touch by Gormanis. He had it just chipped right over the defender for Country Day and just had an open goal opportunity, 1v1 against the keeper.
Well,
he tried to take it near post.
And that ball would have gone in.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it was not going to hit the post, and if not for the goalkeeper to get a hand on it. Here's another opportunity.
Here comes Lucas Graham with a shot. I mean, Jackson Lucas, excuse me.
He caught the scoreboard. Speaking of, it's 1-1 still, and Menard finally getting some pressure on Metairie Park Country Day in this half and getting some shots on goal. We are now under the halfway mark in this ball game for the second half. We're at the, what would that be, the 22-minute mark?
The 59th minute
Or
mark.
59th
you actually count upwards.
Count up.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. It does get kind of confusing sometimes, but yeah, we are at the 59th minute mark.
All right, good. So that's I lost 2 minutes somewhere on my clock because I got 57, but it's close enough, folks. I can't keep it up to date. I can just keep the score up to date.
Here comes Ryan with the out. He's driving it to the outside. Oh, this is going to be dangerous.
Boom! Ryan Hicks with the score to the opposite side of the goal. 2-1 Menard. At the 50, what is that?
A 60th minute.
60th minute
yes,
mark?
60th minute.
What a play by Hicks.
Wow.
The senior.
Good work.
Somebody was telling me, I think Mr. Campbell, you were telling me that he had a bowling match this week too?
They've been 3 days they've bowled.
3 days this week. He's part of the bowling team, the Holy Rollers. It's got to be the best nickname, in high school sports.
The bowling team actually went to Anacoco today to bowl.
Oh, so he was in Anacoco bowling.
He didn't go with them.
Oh, okay. Well, he bowled at least won 300 last year. Yes. The young man is just talented all the way around.
Very talented, very athletic all around. And especially with that play, he got the ball right at about a little ahead of midfield and just took it to his favorite spot, the left part of the outside of the 18. He drove it then inward, had an open opportunity, and boom, took it, made the shot. And here's another opportunity for Menard. Gormanis this time, he's going to take it in.
Oh.
There's a bit of a defensive play here, and Gormanis does get kicked. I don't know if the referee called it, and it looks like he did. He did call a foul. So this is going to be a free kick for Menard going into
from that spot. Where he is standing.
That's right. Right outside the 18.
So at this point, this is a type of kick you put Hicks on, isn't it?
Possibly. I don't know. Hicks may want to play some little trickery here. It's hard to say. It looks like Hicks and is that Jude? That is Jude Maida. Yeah, they're trying to converse about what to do. Hicks is going to let Jude Maida take the shot. So it looks like they were trying to plan something. So we may see some trickery here.
Oh, that's true.
Here comes the shot.
Oh.
It hits off the wall, but Hicks is there, tries to make something happen. Siebenacher knocks it in, or tries to hit it inward.
A lot of headers going. There's a shot on goal.
Griffin does take a shot, but it gets right to the goalie, the keeper, excuse me, and he'll take it in.
That's a nice effort. He had to kick it over the heads of quite a few soccer players there.
That's right.
Both Menard and the Cajuns.
That's right. This game, this intensity just shot all the way up. Wow.
Well, Menard picked it up. They finally put in pressure. They've had pressure for the last 10 minutes or so of this half.
Yeah, they did. They were starting to understand. Okay, I think they know where to attack and where the opportunity. And Ryan knew exactly where he wanted to go. Took it, made the shot happen, and finished it perfectly.
It's been an exciting soccer game. Most people, that was including me, not a whole lot of excitement sometimes when it's nothing to nothing.
Right.
But even this is a close game, 2-1. But there's been a lot of action and a lot of good stuff. These kids are playing hard out here. It's good high school soccer. There's another cramp.
We have another player down for Menard. Ooh, another defender. That's not good. Menard's running really low on defenders in the back here, and the referee is waving them on. Jay Guillory is down. But it looks like it could be a cramp situation.
It is. I mean, it was automatic. He grabbed the calf, and the players know what to do with cramps. They're out there doing what a physical therapist would do, going out there and lifting the leg and pulling the toes back toward the shin.
Yeah, those are
to stretch that out
at all. And it looks like a Metairie Park Country Day player went down towards the midfield to get. Looks like he was cramping up too, but he's back up, so he may just needed to have a little bit of a stretch.
Well, look, Matthew, while they're working on, let's do a quick commercial break, see how many we can get in.
All right.
We'll be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back. We've got on our clock 12 minutes and 56 seconds, but that was quite a bit of time that came off the clock there as we were waiting. So that'll go once we hit the 2-minute mark. That'll be extra time that we'll have to play before the game is called. But the Eagles lead it 2-1 as we're back underway, Matthew.
That's right. Jay Guillory did go out, and it looks like Jad Maida came in. Oh, looks like Ian Ragsdale is wanting to make sure someone is back there to make some plays happen. Goodo is still also back there, but Jad Maida is taking his normal position.
Yeah, but, Jad is got a problem himself with a hamstring. So when you just wonder how effective he's going to, but, how effective can he be?
That's right. But, having that wisdom out there sometimes is a good thing. Having that person who knows strategy and knows where to call for everybody to be. Bit of an easy giveaway from Goranis.
Oh, nice. There you go. He's got an opening.
He's going to pass it to Luke Griffin, who's
up in the middle. Luke! Turn around!
Oh, he misses the ball. He lost where the ball had gone, and so Country Day will try to clear it out.
Oh,
Menard's trying to reset, but I think they're getting too excited here, and they're kind of making some misplays. Country Day is going to try to drive it in, but there's just too many Eagles around.
Oh, nice job. Didn't go far enough away from the Cajun player.
Sorensen with the bicycle kick earlier has the ball. He passes it off and try to give it to his teammate, who will slowly knock it out, and it'll actually be a knockout from Menard, so it will be a throw-in from Country Day.
Yeah, he got his foot in between the legs.
Yeah.
And knocked it out. That was Jad, huh?
Yeah, it
Number
looked like
4.
it was.
I guess if they play Jad down on defense, down here, they can limit, how much running he actually has to do.
Possibly. It does depend. There is going to be a substitution for Metairie Park Country Day.
Yeah, this fellow's been playing a lot. He was the flopper in the first half.
So here comes the throw-in.
Cajun fans, we are the voice of the Eagles. So, apologize if some of our comments upset you, but sort of.
Gotta root for the home team,
That's right. But it is a good game, and we appreciate good play, and I hope you've seen that in our call
very good
tonight.
Soccer. Yes, very good soccer. Jude Maida with the ball here. He's just slowly driving it in. He's going to take the space if he can. He tries to get it to Cowart, but
should be Menard's ball.
Yes, it will be a throw-in for Menard. Menard's kind of taking their time. No need to rush it.
Yeah, as long as this time's not being added.
That's right. We're about 28 minutes in, a little more than that, or the 29th, or excuse me, 28 minutes into the second half.
Oh, there you go. That's one way to get it down. Kind of faked it to reset and then threw it down the field, and a Cajun kicked it out as, on a defensive type
That's right,
play.
and slowly drive it down the field. And Menard's not rushing it right now, but this is dangerous. 2-1, that's I wouldn't be playing as cautiously. I'd still put some pressure up there. Maybe with 5 minutes left, pull him back, but we'll see. Christian Goodo, he's going to try to cross it across the field. Ryan leaves it for Andrew Cowart.
Coward kicked it back.
Ryan with the ball now. He's going to take a shot from distance. Almost goes through the keeper's legs. Wow, that was close.
That was a Bill Buckner almost play right there. But
that was a close one. Holy
able to
cow.
stop it. I don't think maybe your dad who's watching would understand that comment.
Probably so. That's over my head.
That was a World Series play. A grounder to first base, went under Buckner's glove, and scored a run to lose the game and the World Series.
That's tough. That's a tough way to lose it. Yeah, they can be. Mr. Campbell was saying that it's hard for goalies or goalkeepers to kind of defend those shots on the ground because they have to get low and it can be just kind of like awkward. The ball can bounce weird. It's just very difficult. There's a quick change in direction sometimes.
Yeah, I mean it's just like taking a grounder.
Exactly.
You see shortstops do it all the time where they think it's going to bounce and they stay up and it doesn't take the bounce and rolls right underneath them.
That's exactly right.
Ryan with a little push.
That was Jude, I believe. Jude made it.
Oh, Jude, yeah.
Country Day is slowly driving in, and here comes a cross from Country Day. Oh, there's an open player on the backside. He tries to cross it back in, but luckily Matthew Ritchie's there to clear the ball. There was a bit of a... It looked like there was trying to be a bicycle kick from another player from Country Day, trying to copy Sorensen, or Christensen.
Yeah, Sorensen, they have a little exchange student coming in.
Yeah, sure looks like it. Menard is starting to concentrate more on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, we've got...
it's still a little dangerous to do so. I still feel like it's a little bit early.
It's about the 35.5-minute mark.
Yeah. So there's going to be a yellow card for Griffin. It looks like he was starting to mouth off to the referee. And what instigated that was Gormanis. He did cause a dangerous play against the Metairie Park Country Day player, and so there was a foul called, and I don't think Griffin liked it. Mouthed off to the referee a little bit, and there's going to be a yellow card there. So can't do that. Can't mouth off to the referee. That's just disrespectful. You can't do that kind of stuff, and referees like to be respected. I mean, don't we all? Don't we all like to be respected? So,
well, so that means he had to come out at least for one play or whatever. I mean, not really a play, but
yes, he does have to come out until the coach says he wants to have him come back in. But truthfully, he could come right back in once the ball goes out in favor of Menard. But like right here, this wouldn't count because this would not be in favor of Menard. This is in favor of Country Day.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so he's going over to check in as soon as the ball goes out, and it's Menard's ball.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Ian wanted to talk to him about something. I don't know about the play or if it was like more of a strategy type of thing. So they're just kicking the ball up to Gormanis. Gormanis is just putting pressure on him, and that's what pressure does, everyone. That pressure right there puts so much difficulty on the defense. And when that difficulty comes up, oh, man, they can't do anything. So they just clear the ball, and guess what? Now it's in favor of Menard. Now it's on the attacking half for Menard.
So we're about to hit the 35-minute mark, right?
That's right, yeah.
So now the pressure is – the Cajuns are going to really feel the pressure right now as we get under 5 minutes right now. The clock is not their friend.
No, it is not. And Menard knows this, so they may want to play it easy, but if you still have an opportunity, like right here with Siebenacher, tries to take the shot, you take the shot. You don't hesitate. Jude's going to shoot from way far away, and it's going to go wide left. He was, he wanted to see how that would play out. That was a smart play from Jude. I would have actually done the same thing there. Keep them on their toes. Keep them on their toes. So it will be a goal kick for Country Day. Menard will win it, but it kind of is given away easily.
That was a bummer instead of a header. Oh, that's how you get a fractured nose.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good. That's happened to me before, and that does not feel good. Sometimes if that type of kick is a little too hard and the player goes down a little too awkward or just strange, the referee will stop and kind of do concussion protocol and double check to see if there's any head injury or anything like that.
That was Luke back in the game. Out of bounds on Menard. Throw in.
That's Siebenacher who had knocked it out. Jad Maida still in the game. Ooh, there's a handling call against Country Day. That's unfortunate for them, but that's really good for Menard. And we can see here, folks, you see the little...
They're dragging.
They're slowing, but it's strategic, Tom. They're probably not that tired.
No, they're just frustrated. I don't think that's tired,
No.
I think that's like, oh, my gosh, we're inside of 27 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's... I was talking about Menard.
I got you.
Yeah. And it's going to be a throw-in for Menard. The ball was kicked by Jad Maida.
Hicks will get the throw-in here.
I want to see where Lucas is at. Lucas may be feigning for the front. Yeah, he's right in the middle there. Well defended from Country Day.
Oh, we got to get back.
Uh-oh. This is a possible counterattack from Metairie Park Country Day. But, ooh, they give it up. They let it roll out. Ooh, I don't know about that call. That's a bit of a confusing one there. I'm pretty sure that that's very strange.
Well, 2-minute mark is, we're now in the dead time. Oh, they switched it. So they...
Well, it actually looks like it may have been an illegal throw-in, so I guess it gets corrected, but that's whatever. We'll just let that go. That's more time eaten off the clock. So
I think was that their coach asking for he ran up, or is that another official on the side wanting to know?
That was another. So usually during the playoffs, I'm actually glad you brought this up, Tom. There's actually 4 officials. The 4th official is on that far side over there, right around midfield. He usually keeps tracks of
the amount of time,
numbers, who's gotten yellow cards, goals, time frame. He keeps track of all this information. But he is another referee. So what will happen is that the 4th official will sometimes interject and call in to, to help out.
I saw him looking at his watch as well when the what do you call it, the lead official,
the center
referee was over there, and they were talking. So I guess getting it together as to how much time we have to play out here.
Yeah.
From the dead time, from the injury, and some of the balls that took a while to get back. But Menard has a great chance leading 2-1. You'd rather be in that position than the positions that the Cajuns find themselves in right now.
That's right. But the Cajuns are going to try to gain some momentum here. But wow, look at the defense for Menard. It's just Griffin up there. He's the only one up here at top. So Metairie Park Country Day, they're starting to increase their intensity. So they're going to try to increase their momentum in order to make plays happen.
Boy, those air horns, you got to...
Oh, yeah, they're tough.
The players just have to remember, that's just an air horn.
That's right.
Oh, there's a...
Bit of a save. Well, I don't know if it would be a save. It was just a good job.
That's somewhat dangerous, too, because he slipped when he kicked.
Here's a cross from Cowart, but no one's really there. Siebenacher gets the ball now. Pass back from Lucas. Siebenacher tries to hit it towards Lucas, but it will go out of play.
Two to one, and we don't know how much time is left, but it can't be too much. Well, how long would you say that we maybe had?
It's probably going to be another 2, maybe 3 minutes. I'd probably give 3 minutes because this is a playoff game. I would definitely be giving it a little more time.
Well, I know when we went to commercial break, I was going to try to play. I played 1 minute of commercials before we started again, but that was maybe a good 30 seconds or so, or a minute into them, trying to correct the cramp for him.
Right.
So that would be about right with the play. Oh, this is sky high. That didn't go as far as they wanted it to.
It came off the wrong foot of Ogier. So everyone's going to try to recover from this. Lucas will try to hit it up, and Ryan Hicks will pass it off to Griffin, who tries to do something, but not able to do so. But the ball goes all the way back to Ogier. That was a bit of a misplay from Ogier. I wouldn't have touched it like that.
Well, he did a nice job there, forcing him to come down.
That's right.
To make him pick it up.
The ball is still in play. Now, the keepers do have a limited amount of time that they can hold the ball. We generally say about 6 seconds or so. It's kind of fluid.
Before they grab it?
Before they're supposed to get rid of it.
Oh,
Yes.
I got you. Okay. So they can't.
They can't hold on to it forever.
Run the clock down like
Exactly.
in basketball. Just hold it out. You got to force the defense to come to you.
That's right. Yeah, Menard has definitely switched their mindset to defensiveness, which is fair right now. I would probably do that at this point.
Yeah, all we're doing right now is waiting for the center official to look at his watch. Although that may not be the one. It may be the
so we're
the
about
fourth official, huh?
We're about at the 40-minute mark. Excuse me. So it is ultimately up to the center referee, but the fourth official does help if there's ever any question.
Yeah, they're trying to throw it in and throw it in quick. Menard's playing some good defense, just keeps knocking it out because the time is still running, even with the ball going out of bounds on these. Oh, there's a nice job.
That's going to kill some time there.
Boy, man, if Menard had some players down there with that kick.
Right, but the focus for them right now, play defensively. Make sure that ball doesn't really have an opportunity to get up there, and just kick the ball forward all the way if they need to.
There it is.
Nope. Oh, that's going to be a foul call, it looked like.
On who?
Against Country Day.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they came in a little too late on Goodo.
So if we're correct at about 3 minutes of extra play, Mr. Campbell
my goodness.
Says about 15 seconds, about 5 seconds ago.
Ball's bouncing around all over Siebenacher. Uh-oh. Here could be an opportunity for Country Day. There is a very tough collision there, but that was a good tackle.
Yeah, I mean, he held his ground.
That was Guillory, yeah.
Oh, somebody's down.
There's
a game. There it is right there. The Eagles have won the second round playoff game against the Cajuns of Metairie Park Country Day 2-1. And we'll be back right after these messages to wrap things up here at the Nest.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back live. You can see the team shaking hands over there, and the students section is on the field, are getting ready to be on the field to congratulate their Eagles, who are victorious tonight against Metairie Park Country Day, 2-1, 1 versus 16. And as we talked about it, Matthew, don't take 16 lightly, because they're not really a 16-seeded team. It's just because of the district that they play in is really tough down in New Orleans.
That's right. So Metairie Park Country Day, very good job playing. They did a fantastic job with good ball movement. They were a very difficult team. They were a lot more deceptively difficult than I think Menard had let on. Hopefully this opens up Menard's eyes, and they're able to understand, you know what, maybe we need to be a little more aggressive. Let's try to move the ball more. Let's try to make more opportunities happen. Let's get it to Ryan Hicks, who can make those plays happen on that left outside. Let's hit it out to Lucas Graham if we need to make this stuff happen. When they do that, oh my goodness, there's so many good opportunities.
So here comes the team to celebrate. Check out the yellow suit. I like that, man.
Now that's passion
nice.
right there. Looky there.
I like that. You could wear that for LSU games too.
Yeah,
I mean, that would fit. But look at the excitement that the Eagles have. This is what counts. I mean, Mr. Campbell was telling us the number one seed, you know, in some sense doesn't mean a lot when it comes to a bye, because nobody gets a bye anymore with all these split, you know, select, non-select stuff. They got 32 teams. Everybody plays. I mean, you could almost call last week's game a bye. It was 9-0.
Yeah.
You know, but you're getting the exercise, and you're still kind of working out. It's more of a scrimmage.
Ashford ranked 28th. They beat number 5 ranked team. They went down.
That's right, and beat them. And they're hosting a game tonight.
That's right. Ash is hosting. Right now.
I have not gotten an update on that game, but they started at 7, so they're only about probably close to halftime, you know, right now. So 2-1. Matthew, talk a little bit about the second half. I mean, we saw 2 scores, 2 goals in the second half. A beautiful over-the-head kick. What, windmill or something you call it?
Oh, bicycle kick. Bicycle kick from Soren Christensen.
All right, so why do you call it a bicycle kick? Because you don't want to be flipping over on a bicycle unless you're extreme
not necessarily,
games.
No, it's just the movement of the body, and like it makes a circular motion kind of thing. So that's generally why.
The leg comes up over your head as your back is flying to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it,
when you hit the ground, when the ball goes into the goal like this one did, you don't even feel yourself hitting the ground.
No, not like that. Not when you are in the moment. Now, it may hurt tomorrow morning. I'm sure Soren will feel that tomorrow morning, but he's gonna probably remember that hit for a long time. He will remember that for a very long time.
Well, if there are fans from Metairie Park still hanging on, they can go on to 446 Sports and do the replay so they can go watch that kick.
That's right, yeah.
And he could probably pull it off and record it, you know, and have it on his cell phone to show people. But anyway, 2-1 the final. The Eagles, that number 1 seed, even though they don't get a bye, they still get to play at home long as they keep winning. And they're going to play next week. We don't know the date. We know we're going to be playing Episcopal, right?
It's Episcopal.
A rematch of last year's championship game.
Yes.
That'll be in the 3rd round.
And I think Menard's going to be out for blood. They wanted that championship game so bad last year. Heck, I wanted it. I was at home screaming at my TV. Saying, come on, Menard, you can do it. But Menard, they are wanting it. They are going to want it bad. And I think, and most of the seniors on this team, they were in that game last year.
Yep. And
so they are going to want that game so bad.
Episcopal, I believe Episcopal was the number 1 seed last year.
Yes, and Menard was number 2.
And number 2, and now Episcopal's number 8. But don't count them out either. I mean, that's a solid team, because they may have lost some seniors just like Menard did, but they probably have some folks back that were a part of that game.
That's exactly right.
So be sure to come out and support the Eagles when they announce the game. Hopefully it'll be another 6 o'clock start. I'll get the right graphic and we'll put it out, because we're going to be back up here next week to be able to televise the game and live stream it on 446 Sports. And I'll tell you, we can't thank our sponsors enough. Walk-Ons, Wallace Eye Center, the school board sponsor, Sadler Towing doing the ticker at the bottom, and Valex, our title sponsor. We also have Quibidos. We have BU Design, Southern Air, Kim Harrell Appraisals, BK Distributors, Certified Transmission, Doug Young Nursery, and Jason Hawk Insurance. And folks, get out there and support those folks. And if you're in business and you're watching this, you own a business, come out and be an advertiser. Join the team of 446 Sports. We cover high school sports like no other television show does in Central Louisiana, live streaming over 300 broadcasts a year, and we're just looking to try to grow. We'll have the softball team, the Menard girls softball team. We have a crew going to be doing the baseball games. Grace will be on baseball, and we got basketball going right now. We'll be live at 6 o'clock Friday night with the Lady Eagles' last home game, senior night, against Glen Mora at 6 p.m. We'll be live on the air to cover that game, and we'll follow them into the playoffs a little bit as we're trying to follow this soccer team as well. So any final words, Matthew?
No, that very good job from both teams. They both played their hearts out. Menard they kind of had it with them for the most. They had the team. They had the plays. So they did very good. Good job by Menard.
So for Mr. Campbell up here, who has always with some great comments that we're able to relay to y'all and information, for Matthew Scalfano, who does a great job, an Eagle himself, an alumni and former player for the soccer team. I'm Tom Boucher, an alumni myself here at Menard, but never a soccer player. But we've had a great time up here in the booth. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors again. Have a blessed night and a blessed rest of your week. Join us Friday night at 6 p.m. for the Lady Eagles basketball game against Glen Mora. 2-1 your final tonight, the Eagles over the Cajuns. And what a game. On to round 3. God bless, everybody.